Creamed corn. When I was about 5 years old, I had a fascination with creamed corn. I remember begging my mom over and over to get me creamed corn on her next visit to the grocery store. I'm not sure why. I have no idea where I'd even heard of it, but the words creamed corn sounded so appealing to me. I had this idea in my tiny brain that it was the holy grail of canned vegetables, even though I had never tried it or even seen it. I loved corn, and I loved creamy things, so I guess I thought the combination of the two must be absolutely incredible. My mom guaranteed that I would not like it, so she refused to buy it for me. With 7 kids, my family was on a tight food budget, and everything purchased had to be eaten. Waste not, want not. But I was persistent. Week after week, I would put in my request for creamed corn, and week after week, she would shoot it down. "You're not going to like it," she promised. But I knew better. I knew that I would love creamed corn. But for me, creamed corn would stay on that lofty pedestal only to be yearned for from afar. Until one unexpected glorious day, it happened. Like every other Saturday morning, my parents brought in the countless bags of groceries, and I, as I did every week, would help them unload. It gave me a chance to scout out the cookies and cereal that they had brought home. My taste in cereal was pretty broad. If it had lots of sugar, I was in. So I'd usually just request the one with the best toy inside. As I was unloading the bags that day, as usual, I'd go past the canned goods pretty quickly. Nothing ever really interesting there. I'd read the labels and quickly move on to the next, more interesting item, like cookies and cereal. I remember reading that particular load of canned goods with little interest. Bean with bacon soup, chicken of the sea tuna, tomato soup, whole beets, creamed corn, green beans. Wait, what? Back up. Creamed corn? I picked up the can. Holy crap! Yes, it was indeed creamed corn. "Mom," I shouted, "thank you!" I ran into the living room and jumped on the couch, still clutching the can. I examined the can and the picture on the label of that delicious combination of cream and corn. "You can have it with dinner tonight," she said. Oh my goodness. Waiting for dinner was going to be the longest 4 hours of my life. But finally, dinner arrived, and there was the dish with the creamed corn, next to a bigger dish of mixed vegetables for my 6 brothers and sisters who did not share my fascination with creamed corn. It didn't look quite as beautiful in the bowl as it had in the picture on the can. It was kind of grayish in color, but I spooned myself a big helping of creamed corn and watched it separate and glide across my plate, like a ballerina, as it merged with the slice of ham and potatoes already there. It was beautiful, like little corny lifeboats in an ocean of creamy corniness. And then I took my first glorious bite, and I remember the thought that came to my mind with that first bite. Sweet Mother of God, what is this stuff? I swallowed the first bite and felt for a moment that it might be coming back up, but thankfully it didn't. My mom looked at me and said, "How do you like it?" I swallowed and forced a smile and said, "It's delicious," and I proceeded to eat all the creamed corn on my plate and requested another serving. Was I crazy, you ask? No, I was going to take one for the team. I was going to eat all that creamed corn if it killed me, which it nearly did. But it was the principle of the thing. I couldn't let my mom know that in actuality I hated creamed corn, just like she had promised. Yep, moms are so very smart. That night, as I was lying in bed, my mom came up to kiss me goodnight. "So, how did you like the creamed corn?" she asked. "Oh, it was great," I said. "I really liked it." I lied. "Do you want me to get another can next week?" she asked. I felt my whole body shudder at the thought. No, you don't have to do that, Mom," I said. "Nobody else wanted any, and it doesn't seem fair that you have to make 2 different vegetables. But thanks." She smiled her beautiful smile at me and winked. She knew, and I knew she knew, and I loved her for it.